At Direct Service Garage Doors, we are your one-stop shop for all things garage door. From garage door repair and broken spring replacement to new garage doors and openers, we do it all. We're proud to be among the highest-rated local garage door companies in all of Central Arkansas. Our highly trained technicians are available 24 hours a day at no extra cost to you. So if you have an emergency, call us today, 501-244-3667, or visit our website at directserviceoverhead.com. Don't wait days. We'll fix it now.
All right. Oh, better get the water here. Better have water on standby because I have no idea what's in store here with this flaming hot Mountain Dew. How you guys doing? Let me know in the comments section. Tell me how you guys are doing. About to go live here in just a second. We have we got some recruiting news to get caught up on. We got all sorts of stuff to get caught up on, huh? If you guys haven't already, go check out Hogville Net YouTube. Otis Kirk and I released that video on Monday. Let's do this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans, all two of you in chat. The two non-Hog fans that happen to be SEC fans, you know who you are. We haven't seen our boy Mississippi State Neal in a while. We haven't seen him. I hope he's doing good. He's a good one. He's a good dude. All right. Yeah, recruiting news, price hike news, and of course, yeah, it is my birthday. Look at that delicious strawberry cake. Oh, my God. Just eat that up. I love strawberry cake, man. Carrot cake. I mean, you name it. Do they make a mango cake? That just sounds like it would be good. You wouldn't put actual mangoes on there, right? Just the artificial flavoring. Hey, Swaggy, what's up, man? Welcome to Patreon, by the way, Swaggy. Swaggy, I think, are you brand new to Test Talk Patreon? I think you are. I think you're brand new to it. Welcome, my man. John Hawes. Hey, cabron. How you doing, man? Zachary Beeler. Happy birthday, Ty. You're a GOAT. Razorback fan YouTuber. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Happy birthday. Thanks, Montario Knight, my friend. Chris G. You're here. What's going on? Pwendle's in the house. What's going on, Patrick Wendell? Pwendle in our Discord. By the way, if you're not in our Discord, you should be. Hang on. The link's coming. I promise. Haas is busy, so I got it. I'll do that part. Hang on, Haas. I got it. I know you're busy, man. You're driving. Don't you worry about it. I got it covered. There it is. There's our Discord. Test Talk with Ty Discord. All right. Shout out, of course, Patreon subscribers. Test Talk with Ty Patreon members. We it just continues to we defy the odds here. It's incredible. Really is. And of course, this isn't possible without Direct Service Overhead, the garage door company. They offer same-day services, free estimates, quality parts, affordable outcomes, hundreds of 5-star reviews, better than best results. Give them a call today at 501-244-3667. Again, that's 501-244-3667. It's direct service overhead. I'm not going to say, because that's business, I won't say what Travis Ford, my sponsor, put in the invoice for his. I'm not going to say it, Travis. We'll leave that between you and I, but I have a feeling you're watching this or listening. I won't hold that against you personally. It was an honest mistake. I think you were in Disney, or excuse me, you were down in Florida. You're in Disney. Is it Disneyland down there or Disney World? I get them mixed up. He was in the Star Wars part of the park, and he was sending me pictures. I'm a little jealous. The Mace Windu lightsaber. Come on, how cool is that? Happy birthday! I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you. Azazian been doing some crutin'. Yeah, there's been some crutin' going on, so we're gonna get into all that. We are, I promise. And I'm going to taste this. I've never had it before. I've never had this before. Let me get my birthday cake, my imaginary birthday cake, off the screen there. I've never had this. I have no idea what's in store. I'm going to be honest with you. This sounds disgusting. I do love Flammin' Hot Cheetos. I'm assuming that's like their, well, it's Flammin' Hot. Is that not their little mascot there? Is that not the mascot of the Flammin' Hot Cheetos? Isn't this like a partnership or something? Anyways, I've never had it on hand. I've got water, so I will have backup. I'm kind of scared for you. I don't know, man. This looks disgusting. Well, no, it sounds disgusting, but it actually looks really good. Like when you hold it up to the light, it reminds you of Live Wire, Mountain Dew Live Wire, which, by the way, is one of the greatest Mountain Dew flavors. I do have a video for the first time. I try the Dark Berry Dr. Pepper. If you guys haven't watched that. Now, that video got hit with a copyright strike because there's some footage of Matt Jones. So when that happens, its exposure just gets the hell knocked out of it. So the views are absolute crap on that video, but I don't care. I'm leaving it up. Yeah, if something gets if it gets a copyright strike, YouTube will not push the video. That's the way the algorithm works. I thought what I was using was protected because I ran it through something and it did fine. Apparently it did have a copyright attached to it, so that's why the views are awful on it, but it's interesting. I tried Dr. Pepper Dark Berry for the very first time. And I was going to do an edited video of this, but what I may end up doing is clipping part of this live stream and just posting this as a separate video. So you guys are going to get the first exclusive reaction of how I handle this Mountain Dew. I'm a little worried about this Flammin' Hot Dew. My guy, Ty, how you been? Been doing well, man. Been doing well. If you have any recruiting questions or whatever, please let them fly. Let them come. Also, do me a favor, if you haven't already, share the content, like the stream. Hang on just a second. Like and share and subscribe. Oh, look at Haas. He's already on top of it. Look at you go, Haas. I got to do it on the other account, don't I? Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go over. All right. Also, I found something really funny on Twitter. I recorded it really quick. I want you guys to watch this. I recorded it really quick. It's not edited, but this was pretty damn funny. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Come on, Gabriel. I didn't do that. That was him.
Hang on, let's watch that again. Hang on, let me pull that back up.
Come on, Gabriel. I didn't do that. That was him.
Oh my god, dude. And he walks back, he's all disoriented. I don't know if I think y'all can hear that. This is hilarious, man. He's walking back, he's all disoriented, dude. I swear. Boop. All right, okay. Fun little bike ride. There you go. Well, let's get things started. Yeah, let's get into recruiting here for just a second. We're gonna start off there. We've got recruiting news, and we're gonna get caught up on what's next for Razorback football recruiting because there's all kinds of noise out there. I don't know what's true and what's really not true because I'm getting conflicting reports from folks. So we'll get to that in a second. We'll also talk about a certain price hike that might or might not affect you guys regarding how you watch your foosball, how you watch football. All right, so Arkansas got a awesome commit. By the way, they got a couple actually since we last talked, I believe. Davion Dozier. Do I have that footage up on my screen? Do I have Davion's? Did I add that to my? Oh, I don't think I did. Oh, that's disappointing. Davion Dozier, 3-star wide receiver out of Alabama. Am I right on that? Is he from Bama? Yeah, he's from Moody, Alabama. 6'4", 195-pound wide receiver. Watched quite a bit of footage on Davion. Now his name's kind of pronounced. I've heard it pronounced different ways, but Davion Dozier. I mean, he's a .87 3-star. For those of you who care about the overall rankings. Chose Arkansas. Sound like it really came down between. I've heard South Carolina was heavily in the mix. He had a total of 13 offers, and South Carolina does show up. So does Tennessee, and Duke and Maryland were the Power 5. Oh, and Georgia Tech. Those were the other Power 5 offers. But I guess South Carolina was really – I guess their folks over there were claiming that, you know, they liked their odds. They thought they were in a pretty good position with him. 6'4", 195 pounds. I've watched a little bit of footage on him, and he's pretty impressive. And some stuff that stood out to me, I was making notes while watching his footage. And again, I apologize. I thought I had it ready to go, and I do not. I recorded the footage, but I don't have it rendered, and so I can't display it here for you. But Hogs gain a great commitment on the 13th, on July 13th, 6'4", 200-pound wide receiver. Catch radius looks to be pretty long and wide, which is pretty obvious given his size. Something else that stands out a little bit is his ability to catch the ball and then turn it upfield. Looks to have pretty solid vision with the ball in his hands. Good burst after he gets the ball in his hands as well. As soon as he makes the catch, he's turning upfield. He can kind of maneuver. He's got the east-west maneuverability going on a little bit. He can kind of make you miss. He can run through you. He's not a Treylon Burks. Someone had said to me, I was talking with someone about his commitment yesterday a little bit, and they said, well, he reminds me a lot of Trey Knox. I said, I don't know. Knox, maybe there's some similarities there. He's a little bit shorter, but I think his wingspan, I'm really curious what his arm lengths are compared to Trey Knox. He looks like he has such a wider wingspan than even Trey Knox, who's actually taller, who's 6'5". And maybe Dozier's 6'5". I don't know. Maybe the measurements are a little bit behind. But as soon as he has the ball in his hands, he's also got the ability to make people miss a little bit. And he just turns it upfield. He runs. The only downside that I could see in his junior highlight film, I think it's from his junior season. It looks like it. I mean, he stands above everybody. He runs really upright. If you get a chance, go find him on YouTube. He has a huddle video. It's a little hard to find, but if you look in the right places, it's probably not. But he runs a little upright. Outside of that, that's really about the only negative that I could spot. And again, this is a highlight film, right? I don't have eyes on him. I haven't talked to anybody who's watched him play in person. I don't know anyone down there, so I have no idea what he looks like down to down. But based on the highlight film that's out there, looks like a pretty athletic guy and someone who, again, with a pretty long catch radius or wide catch radius. Not real sure, again, going back to me not knowing anything much beyond what we see in the highlight film. I'm not sure on his ability to run routes. I don't know how clean and crisp he runs routes. It's hard to say because we don't really know. We don't know the offense. We don't know the route tree. We don't, how good or I don't really know much, honestly. I think he has a teammate being recruited, but I could be wrong. So we don't know what the quarterback to wide receiver relationship is there. But he just looks dangerous when he has the ball in his hands. I love his ability to just turn it upfield. Also love what I'm seeing on his ability to go up and just grab the football out of the air. The body adjustment to the ball should be a plus based on what I'm seeing in the highlight video. That is where maybe there's a little bit of a Trey Knox resemblance. Someone with that size and just turning around and making the adjustment to the ball while it's in the air. I have a feeling this could be a guy, it wouldn't shock me that his recruiting starts to blow up even more. Now, it's not like he doesn't have a whole bunch of offers. He's got right now, he's double digits. He's like 14 offers, I think, 13 or 14 offers. Again, South Carolina, again, this is just something I kind of found on Twitter, folks saying that South Carolina fans are a little bummed at not getting him. Yeah, 6'4", maybe even 6'5". He looks so big on the footage that I've seen. I think it's a pretty solid pickup for Arkansas. I like it. I like it a lot. Mr. T-Dub, happy birthday, Tyzilla. I appreciate the super chat, man. Ty done body slam the coof. Yeah, I did. I knocked it out. I was still feeling the after effects going into Wednesday. We went to Silver Dollar City. I tested negative. We went to Silver Dollar City based on the research that I've read on the strand of COVID that I had. It wasn't going to spread anywhere. My kids, no one else got it except me and my wife. And I'll take that back. The oldest kid she did test positive, but very faint. She had none of the symptoms, none of them. And my youngest did not catch it. So we made the decision. I tested negative, and then a couple days later, I went to. I decided to go to Silver Dollar City. Had the fatigue a little bit. Not going to lie, a little bit. But then when we got to Silver Dollar City, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, we went to Silver Dollar City. I was fine. I huffed and puffed it. That's for damn sure. I appreciate the super chat, though, Mr. T-Dub. And, yeah, super chat is up and active. Happy birthday, Ty. I love the show. Long-time lurker. I appreciate that, Mason. Thank you. You see Knox lately. I saw the Instagram post of Zazie, and I saw him at the camp, 3-4 weeks ago. He looked, I tried telling everyone then, this dude is jacked. He is huge. Yo, Ty, what's up, Cobra Predictions? What's going on, man? How you doing? Maybe he'll be the next Greg Childs. I certainly could see that. Because Greg, that's actually a really good comparison. Razorback fan, 2794. I'm going to guess the 27 is your age and 94 might be your favorite Razorback year because they won a national title that year. But I've seen you around. I know who you are. He could be. That's actually pretty honest. That's a pretty good comparison. Childs out of high school, out of Warren, was 6'3", wasn't he? Like 6'3", 195. So pretty close. For the old little intro, did you make it? What do you mean? For the old little intro, I don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna have to clue me in. Yeah, do me a favor, share the content, tap that little share button, share it with your pals. Tell them, hey, this guy, Tuss Talk with Ty. He's all right, and he's about to try this and he's probably gonna puke on live stream. We'll see. So, anyways, getting back to this guy, like him a lot. I do. I like him a lot. So, we have some concerning news, maybe some not so great news, about a current commitment. I had a screenshot shared with me just like an hour or not long ago about a current Razorback commit who is being targeted possibly by Florida. Now, I don't know if it's even like newsworthy yet because there's no formal offer on the table, but Isaiah Augustive, however you pronounce that running back's last name. The Florida Gators are apparently showing some interest. Now, the person that shared this with me, pretty reliable source, pretty reliable individual, and I hate that word source too so much. It's so cliche, but I mean that is what he is. Sounds like there could be some legitimacy to this. They've shown interest. They have not pulled the trigger, as far as I know, on an offer yet. Now we know he's, the rumor was with the 247 ratings bumps that were supposed to happen this Wednesday, but I guess they're getting pushed back to Wednesday. They're getting pushed to next Wednesday. By the way, no shows next week. I'm dropping that bombshell on you right now. No shows. I'll be in St. Louis. Unless there's some breaking news and I'm able to pull away and get on my phone or something. But we're going to be in St. Louis next week. So don't know that I'm going to have full access to everything. But I'm going to do my best to keep you guys up to date on Discord or whatever. And if you're not in our Discord, you really need to be in there, especially if you're a Patreon supporter. Because the stuff I'm giving you guys in that hidden Patreon room that's exclusive to Patreon members only, to Tuss Talk Patreon members, I think a couple of folks, if they're in here that are Patreon supporters, will tell you that, hey, it's a pretty nice little perk. You're not a part of Patreon simply for that. I'm giving you something in return because you guys have supported me. So I feel like, well, here, let me give them some insider recruiting stuff. So I'll try to keep you Patreon folks in our Discord up to date on what's going on with recruiting. But so Isaiah Augustov, I'm going to say Augustov, I think that's how you pronounce it, is being targeted. I mean, again, this is from a pretty reliable source. Someone I trust a lot is saying that Arkansas or that Florida they are close to offering him. Now, here's the good news. And I see the super chat. Hang on just a second. I'll get to it in just a minute. Here's the good news. Florida already has a big-time 4-star running back committed. Arkansas is only taking one running back in this class. I mean, if you guys watch my interviews with Otis Kirk, he's mentioned that I think once or twice, at least once. I've talked with other people who've said the exact same thing. Arkansas is only taking one running back, and he's it. He is the exclusive back in this class. Over there, I don't know if he'd be – I don't know in terms of how interested. Like, are they telling him he's running back one? Typically, if you haven't offered the guy – you're not interested in him being running back one. You're interested in someone else being running back one. It's also possible, and this is something I have heard of, and something I don't know why a kid wouldn't talk about it, but that there are such things as hidden offers, like a prospect won't report that he was offered. I think that's pretty rare. I heard that several years ago, and I've always just kind of tossed it off to the side. It seems plausible, but at the same time, his recruiting has just recently blown up. In Arkansas, I've said for a minute, I really like this kid. He's built like a 23-year-old young running back in the NFL. I'm not saying that's what he is, but I like the way this kid is built, man. He's got a longer body. He does run a little upright. He's got some things he needs to work on a little bit. Has wonderful vision. Good burst after he has the ball in his hands. Really good running back that Arkansas went into Florida and managed to grab. By the way, does have a committable offer from Florida State. Does have a committable offer from South Florida. He's from Florida, right? I mean, did we discuss that? I may have missed that part. For those of you who are unaware, he is from Florida. He's from Naples. And has a couple of in-state offers. I don't know. I don't think Miami has offered him yet, and the Florida Gators have not formally offered him. Let me get to the super chat here. Okay. It's good to see Pit Boss is maintaining the Texas recruiting while also using his Oklahoma ties to expand our reach, and he has done better in SEC states like Georgia and Alabama. Yeah, his job in Alabama is just wonderful. What he has done in Alabama has been fantastic. I mean, he's going in there and he's grabbing some ballers. He's grabbing some pretty good playmakers. Do you think it's mutual? Are you talking about his interest in Florida? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know. That I can't get confirmed, and that's what I've been trying to do. Ever since I heard this not long ago, I'm trying to get it confirmed. Does he have interest in Florida? Is that one of those holdouts? Is that one of the schools he's holding out for? I hope not. I don't think so, because if that were the case, I'm sure my phone would be blowing up if that were the case. He got the offer that he always wanted. I've never heard that was the case. Eric Dickerson made upright running look pretty dang good. Well, okay, but Eric Dickerson's a once-in-a-generation kind of talent. There are absolutely running back. Darren McFadden was kind of noted as someone who ran upright. I'm not saying that that's always bad. I mean, that's not. Raheem Sanders has trouble. I mean, sometimes he kind of runs upright. A.J. Green runs upright. My issue with A.J. Green or with Rocket Sanders is if you watch him run, he looks like he's all over the place. His arms are flapping. His legs are kicking out. He just looks like someone who needs to work on, okay, when you have the ball in your hands, let's straighten out your running a little bit. Watch him run and then go watch anybody else. I'll tell you someone who's great to watch if you want to see someone just run the ball well is Alex Collins. I mean, beyond phenomenal vision. Didn't run, I mean, what did he run, the 4.55 or something, low 4.5 in the NFL Combine, I think? Or did he run? I saw that number somewhere. Just, I mean, great runner. Now watch Rocket Sanders. His body just looks like it's flapping all over the place. But he's just got such raw talent, he just makes up for it. So, yeah, it's not necessarily an all bad thing. It's just something you kind of notice, and it is something that analysts will sometimes count against athletes, right? It's an awesome room, Ty. Oh, the inside info. So there you go. Haas is telling you what's going on. Huma says, happy birthday, brother. Hey, I saw your comment. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure if you're claiming to be a relative of mine or a relative of the Leo meme that I posted. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him being a generational talent. Yeah, he was once in 20-year kind of prospect. How is Sanders' fumble count? Yeah, that's actually a good question. I don't think he fumbled a lot. The Gators don't seem to have the pull they used to have. Well, anytime you're going through a coaching change like that, some schools, they come in and there's a lot they got to take care of, right? Some things that are high on their things of dealing with, and sometimes recruiting kind of, doesn't do as well as they would hope, and it's not. I mean, it's always a priority. There's no school that doesn't make recruiting a priority, but they just maybe don't make it the number one priority. I think that's something Sam Pittman's doing. What's up, Marcus Rudy? How you doing, man? Nope, you favored Leo in the meme with that post. Okay, yeah. Do I? I love the Leo meme. That's not going anywhere. I love that meme. I swear that thing's going to be around for a while. So, again, Isaiah Augusta has interest from Florida. Don't know 100% if he has interest back. I don't know. At this moment, I have no problem. Unlike some other folks, I have no problem telling you I don't know. Let's hope he doesn't, because if he does and Florida pulls the trigger, that could be a problem. But, again, the good thing for Arkansas is that he's their only running back. They're not taking another running back. I've had that confirmed from Otis Kirk and from two other people that I trust quite a bit. Basketball recruiting. Arkansas has offered 4-star, 6'7", 180-pound Dink Pate, the forward out of Dallas, Texas. Pate has around 25 offers at the moment. So looks like Dink Pate is someone to keep an eye on. My notes are all out of whack here. What is this? Yeah, Isaiah Augusta, by the way, 6'2", 195. Very similar to D-Mac out of high school in terms of measurable, or in terms of his weight and size. Very similar to D-Mac. If I remember, D-Mac was listed 6'2", like 190, 195, I think. The final little bit on we got a couple more things on recruiting before we move on. Before we do the taste test here with the Mountain Dew Flammin' Hot Challenge, again, make sure you guys like and share the content. If you haven't already, subscribe. Is Arkansas done with recruiting? Now, again, I have been asked this, and this individual who actually asked me this sent a screenshot to me. I don't know who this person is, who he was showing me, but there's someone on a board who's making the claim that they're done. Now, if you're, I'm pretty sure it's a 247 board. It looks like a 247 board screenshot. I don't get rivals sent to me very often, and I don't share their insider info ever. If anything is sent to me, typically what's sent to me I already know about, but sometimes someone will send me something. I'm like, oh, okay. But this didn't look like a mod or anyone like that. I don't know if this individual is a trusted person on their board. They're making the claim that Arkansas's done with recruiting after one more prospect. Now, they do, in fact, I'll just say they're in really good shape with a certain offensive lineman out of Alabama. I'll just say that. They're in very good shape with a certain offensive lineman out of Alabama. The claim being that he's it. Now, I can't get that verified. And so when I was having this conversation with this individual in the Discord DMs, he kept sending me like the replies as though people are making it seem like he knows what he's talking about. So I don't know. I reached out to some folks. 2 of them didn't even respond, and one of them said he's not heard that. He said that's false. They're not done. They could go up as far as many as 30 possible commitments with this class. I don't know. So, again, I have no problem telling you I don't know. Right now, I would lean on, based on my conversations with Otis Kirk and one other person, I don't think they're done after this next commitment that's coming possibly sooner than later. I think Arkansas, I think the plan is they're going to fill out if they – now, what could happen – here's what could happen. They may just hold out, right? They're done recruiting up until, and by the way, it's Sam Pittman. Do you know the guy to just ever, like, hey, you've got scholarships available, by the way. There's no 25 count cap. That doesn't exist anymore. Do you think Sam Pittman's like, no, I'm done? I do believe they're trying to get to the 2024 recruiting. I do think that is absolutely something that's going on. And it doesn't shock me that maybe they do only take 2 or 3 more commitments. I don't know. But I know that this next one, they have at least one more coming. Beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. I also know they want to take more wide receivers, and they have 2 committed in this class. 2 really good wide receivers committed. Again, very good sources are telling me they want more than 2 wide receivers. So that's another spot, right? They're not done on the defensive line. I've heard that they're still interested in possibly another defensive tackle if they can go out and find themselves another 300-pounder. So I don't know. I would say I would lean towards no, they're definitely not done. They're definitely not done. They're not just pushing the fast forward button and leaving. You look at the defensive linemen, right? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 committed, is that right? And only one of them is 290 or more, or is it 2? Stephen Jones and is it Patterson? But I've heard that they are absolutely interested in possibly if they can find another good big physical defensive interior defensive lineman, they're gonna pull the trigger. They did also pick up a commitment from Dylan Haas, Luke's brother out of Bixby, Oklahoma, who's unrated at the moment. They picked up Brad Spence. What does that put them at? 3 linebackers. I think they're good there. The DBs, I don't see them going after any more DBs. They're in good shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 defensive backs, at least 4 for sure. You've got, technically, they have 2 offensive linemen committed, depending on how you look at that. Davion Dozier and Micah Teese are the 2 wideouts. They've got a bunch of tight ends. They've got 3 committed. I don't know that they're going to hang on to all 3. I'm not saying I'm hearing anything. I will say that Ham was someone who came across a conversation I was in months ago, 2-3 months ago, as someone who this individual that I was talking to in this group chat said, I don't know if Arkansas can hang on to his commitment going into December or February to the signing period. So far he has. Since that statement has been made, he's still here. As far as I know, no one has said he's plans on decommitting. So I don't think they're completely done. I do know they want to take at least, the belief was they're going to take anywhere between 3, possibly 4 wide receivers in this class, more likely 3, and they're still after an offensive lineman. So we know there's probably at least 2, maybe 3 more prospects on the way. I do think they want to move on to the 2024 class. Maybe they only take 1 more, this next player, this offensive lineman. Maybe that's it. We'll have to wait and see. This is the problem with it too. Because the cap has been removed, it's not a problem. I think it's a good thing. But because the cap has been removed, it is really hard to get a real, like, to have your finger on the pulse of recruiting. Because you knew, okay, you have 20, your cap is 25. Well, now that's gone. So mid-season, another prospect could show up on their list, and they may really like this guy, and this guy may really like them. So, of course, who knows? Maybe they'll pull the trigger and they'll recruit that individual as well. You just never know. If you join Patreon, yeah. Dawes. You just had to put that out there, didn't you? Off subject, but if you ever watch the show Alone, there's a guy from Fayetteville doing well. Oh, well, that's cool. I don't even know what that is, but that's cool. Went and watched. All right, that's all the recruiting. No. Did we get all recruiting? Hold up. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the recruiting. All right. And then next, I'm gonna tell you guys about a price hike, and then I'm gonna try this bad boy out. Went and watched Top Gun today. Finally, on your boy's birthday, went and finally saw Top Gun Maverick. Now, I want to throw this out there. Top Gun, one of my all-time favorite films. I'm very fair. If anyone who knows me on my Internet Movie Database reviews, I may absolutely love a movie like Empire Strikes Back. That's my favorite Star Wars film. It doesn't have a 10. I think it has a 9. Right? There's only 2 movies I've given a perfect 10 on my Internet Movie Database account. Haas definitely knows. Forrest Gump and Shawshank Redemption. Those are the only 2 movies. Bram Stoker's Dracula. If they did decimals over there, it would be a 9.5. Empire Strikes Back would be a 9.5. Top Gun, the original Top Gun, one of my all-time favorite films, I think I gave it an 8. But it always makes my short list for, I have an attachment. It's one of the first movies I was ever obsessed with. And then Empire Strikes Back was next. And then all the Indiana Jones movies, right? By the way, there's not a single Indiana Jones movie with a 9, and yet that's one of my favorite movie trilogies ever. Ghostbusters 1 and 2, right? Ghostbusters 1, I think I have an 8. One of my favorite films ever. Top Gun it's on my Mount Rushmore of favorite movies ever. Maverick is, to me, not better than the original Top Gun. It's a really good film. I loved I'm not going to spoil anything. But there's flashbacks, right? We know that much. They've talked about that pretty openly. There's flashbacks. Not going to lie. There's one particular scene. I'll admit it. I'm a full-grown man. I'm married. I got kids. I'll admit it. I teared up. Okay, there were 2 scenes. I teared up. Got a little teary-eyed. I'm a full-grown adult watching a Top Gun film in the theaters. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, is this what it was like when the first Top Gun came out? Maverick was really good, though. I'd probably give it like a 7. I mean, it's really good. Such an homage to the first film. The plot did not grab me. Like what's going on, right? Really wish they'd focused on some other stuff a little more. But I'd probably give it. Well, no, to be fair, I'd probably give it like a 7.5. It's a really good movie. Would I watch it again in theaters? Probably. I highly recommend you watch this movie in theaters. And if you have a kick-ass surround sound, you're in for a blast. The sounds, because I always sit in the very back, vibrating my seat, I love the cockpit angles when they're flying and they're in their cockpit. It's so badass. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. I'm pretty harsh on my scores. I don't give everything great reviews. Like the X-Men movies. I don't think there's a single X-Men movie I've given anything above like a 6. I hate those movies. And I'm a huge I love the X-Men comics and the cartoon. Are you kidding me? No, the movies are trash. Logan, however, different story. Marcus says he's got to see it. You do got to see it. 7 4-star D-line dudes would make a 34 defense. Oh, a 3-4 defense. Sorry. 3-4 defense look really good. Yeah. Arkansas has proven itself to be a top-tier school for athletics recently. Very excited for the upcoming season. I'll be watching every single game. Yeah. A lot of fan bases really talking highly of Arkansas. That's, I could really care less what they have to say about us, but okay. I'll give them that, Scott. That's a great feeling. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for not spoiling the movie for me, bro. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. There's no spoilers. I hate spoilers. But there's some really Tom Cruise does a really good job in this movie. And in the very end of the film, they have a in loving memory. If you know who that is, who they're talking about, it's the original director who sadly took his own life. Yeah. Ty should be the movie critic they use to rate films. Always see these critics say movies are the best ever. Movies turn out to be absolute drag simply to sit through. Yeah, again, if you have no admiration for the original Top Gun, you're probably going to be like, all right, that was fun. You know, I would probably give it a solid. What I'll do on my IMDb account is I'll probably give it a 7, even though realistically I feel like it's pretty close to an 8. It's a really fun flick. Maybe Deadpool can have a 7. The original Deadpool's really good. I'm not sure what you're talking about, though. I think I gave Deadpool a good score. I think I gave it like an 8. That's because there's not an X-Men movie worth a 6 outside Logan. Yeah, they're all garbage. All the X-Men films are garbage. I don't care that what's-his-name who played Professor Xavier fits the role well. I don't care. Yeah, he's great. What about everything around him? Those movies are trash. I hate those movies. The first Top Gun was great. The first Top Gun movie is, again, it holds a really special place in my heart. It really does. Let's get to this price hike really quick. ESPN, this is coming from Front Office Sports. I said that backwards. ESPN Plus is raising its subscription price from $6.99 to $9.99 a month. So you're going to go up a little bit. You're going to go up about $3. 43% price hike will take into effect August 23rd. So it will happen right before the season. Again, that's coming from Front Office Sports, ESPN Plus, raising its subscription price from $6.99 a month to $9.99. It's not a huge increase like what we've seen from like Netflix. My guess is if ESPN Plus is getting a price hike, my guess is Disney's probably up next. For sure. The wife and I watched the original Top Gun all the way through a couple of weeks. It was really good. Yeah. I won't spoil it, but there's some really good moments in this second film. They are trying to get Tom Cruise to do a third one, and I hope that they can. This is also something you can find in Discord, movies and reviews, lives. Yeah, we do that stuff. It's a lot of fun. John Hawes is right. He is right. I'm a little late to the party, trying it to spoiler alert about Maverick here, but Pete Mitchell, aka Maverick, has an affinity for chicks in old Porsches. Tom is a weirdo. The Scientology stuff just turns, yeah. Every time I read something on an actor's IMDb account and it says they're affiliated with the Church of Scientology, I'm like, damn it. Every time. Disney bundle is not going up yet. It's going to go up though eventually. Patrick, you and I both know that. Let my subscription expire at ESPN. Blah blah blah. About the cultural. Oh, okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do this taste test. I'm kind of nervous, man, because I don't have anywhere to spit. So if I shoot this stuff out, all right. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. I always think of that when I open the. All right. So tell me in chat if you've had it before, and on a scale of 1 to 10, what you would rate this. Again, this is the Mountain Dew Flammin' Hot. Tell me in chat if you've had it and where you would rate it 1 from 10. Like 10 being, oh my God, I drink this stuff daily. 5 being, it's not bad. I'll drink one every once in a while. Or a 1 where you hated it. Got a 6 and an 8. Okay. Never had it, but excited about your reaction. All right. We've got 2 reviews so far. We got a 6 and an 8. Haas says he's nervous for me. Haas, have you had this? Tell me, man. Did you like it? On a scale of 1 to Chad Morris to Sam Pittman, how does the beverage taste? There you go. Maybe that should be my system. Or Stan Heath or Stan Heath to Nolan Richardson, right? That'd be kind of hard because you don't have a whole bunch of names. Yeah, of course, Nolan would be the 10. Eric Musselman would have to be like an 8, right? Lovely scale right there. I'm not getting any more reviews though. I guess no one's really had it. I'm not drinking it, but good luck on your journey. Here we go. All right. Let me open up the water. Let me open up this water. All right. Get a taste. Got to clear the palate. Go watch my Dr. Pepper. I have the Dr. Pepper video out. You can go check it out. I quit drinking sodas. Yeah, I'm trying my best to dial back. I should. I blame them. I mean, it's my own fault, but I blame them for being fat. I love soda. I'm a huge soda guy. I'm a huge Dew guy. Here we go. Down the hatch. Mountain Dew Flammin' Hot. Here we go. I just opened it. I've never had this stuff before. Oh! Dude, that's gross. Who drinks this? It's not supposed to be spicy. What the hell? I mean, I guess it is, but soda's not supposed to be spicy. Oh, that's gross. No. That's just acid reflux in a bottle. That's all that is. Ugh. No. I'm out. I give that like a 3, maybe a 2. That's the grossest soda I've ever had. No, Coke's pretty down there. Coke's like a Coca-Cola in a plastic bottle is like a 2 for me. I don't like Coke at all. You put Coke in a cup with ice, okay, not bad. Glass bottle, it goes up, but in a plastic bottle, in a plastic bottle, no. That's gross. No. Ugh. Dude, I've got heartburn. I feel it. Like, I've got heartburn now. I'm going to have to... I should have brought Pepto. I should have brought some Pepto-Bismol. That's nasty. No. I'm not taking another swig of that. No. Oh. Hey. Hey, Ellie, come here. Addie, Ellie, come here. Come here. I want you to taste this. And I want... Yeah, I'm live. I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't like it.
It's flaming hot.
It is flaming hot, and I love flaming hot Cheetos. It's like one of my favorite things ever, but that's gross. I want to know what you guys think. You can want to get on camera there.
Wait, how do you get on camera?
All right, here you go. Try it. Why don't you try it?
I'll try it. Okay.
Try it. Give it a shot. Do not spit it out on my computer. Down the hatch.
That makes it...
Down the hatch. You like it?
What? Yeah, that tastes
You hate
good.
spicy stuff.
I'm scared. Yeah, but that tastes
I don't like it.
good.
You can have it if you like it.
The taste is really good, Ellie, I gotta say. Smells like orange Fanta or something.
Well, it looks like Livewire, Mountain Dew Livewire, but it's not. It's gross.
Taste is
There you go.
good.
It's yours. Run away with it and go get me my other Mountain Dew.
Uh,
It's in the fridge. Well, I'm gonna go smoke a cigar later, so I'll save it. I don't like it. It tastes like...
It tastes really good.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Kids liked it. I don't. Maybe that's their target. Their target. No, not the. She brings me the best Mountain Dew, by the way. The watermelon. This is spiked.
Wait, where's the other one?
Dad's saving that for later. It's in the fridge. It's the pink.
You mean Daddy? Love you, Daddy.
Love you. Okay, well, they're not bringing my Mountain Dew. So now that they're out of the room, I'll just say it. That tastes like cheek. Go. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, man. 50 minutes. We've done well. That's gross. No, I'd give that, honestly, I think I'd give it like a 3. That's probably one of the worst dews I've ever had. Now, a Mountain Dew that is solid, Right there. That's a good Mountain Dew. The Major Melon is actually pretty good. I got this because I was going to do a review on it, but you guys, obviously, I've already tried it, but I want to do like a little review on all the different Dew flavors. So, of course, I've got to add the Mountain Dews I've already had. All right. This stream was absolutely amazing. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys like it. Make the kids try it. Yep. Mountain Dew doing too much. Yeah, man, the Flammin' Hot, I don't recommend it at all. Not at all. Only like 2 people in chat said they've had it. Patrick Wendell and Cobra. Oh, you may have given it a Brett Bielema. No, that's a Chad Morris. That is a Chad Morris through and through. I don't know what you would rate Brett Bielema on, like, what Dew would belong to him. That's actually a pretty good question. Have you had the what's the one? The white Mountain Dew. Have you had that? That's not very good either. I'd probably give that like a 5. That's where Bielema belongs right there. A John L. Yeah. Glad you tried it before me because I'd have been disappointed. That was disappointing. Although kind of what I expected, but soda's not meant to be spicy. So, and I kind of knew going into it, like, all right, I'm probably not going to dig this, but solid 5. There you go. Yeah. All right, so I think we've covered about everything, and I gave you guys the review on that nasty Flammin' Hot Mountain Dew. We covered it all. We went over Davion Dozier, who I'm really excited about. 3-star wide receiver. Really excited about him. We touched up on Isaiah Augustive, the running back out of Florida, who could be getting a Florida Gator offer relatively soon. Arkansas basketball gained a 4-star an offer, not a commit. An offer, 6'7", 180-pound forward, Dink Pate out of Dallas. We talked about that. Is Arkansas done with recruiting? It's just a big question mark right now. And we talked a little bit about, of course, the ESPN price hike, ESPN Plus price hike. So what proof is the spot? That's actually a good question. I don't really know. But the watermelon is the best. The dark, I think it's dark cherry, is second best, and then the regular Mountain Dew flavor, the green can, it's solid, like ice cold. You got to drink it ice cold though, right? Raspberry lemonade. That's the shock, isn't it? And it is good. You're right, Patrick. It is. Yeah, the white one sucks. It does. The white one's gross. This is one of my favorites. This has honestly been one of the better ones. Now, here's what's weird. Like Baja Blast, excellent from Taco Bell out of a cup with ice, right? Excellent. In the bottle, it's not as good. And I can't explain why. I've never had Baja Blast in a can, so maybe. But sodas taste different based on what they're packaged in or what they come in, right? Plastic bottles, I think, kind of dumb down the flavor a little bit. Like Pepsi in a plastic bottle is so-so. I'm a big Pepsi product guy. I prefer almost all the Pepsi products over anything Coke has, except Mug. Is it Mug Root Beer, Coca-Cola product? That's a really good Coke product. I think that, or is that Pepsi? Who the hell owns Mug Root Beer? A&W is really good root beer too. Major Melon is the bomb. Dude, Major Melon is phenomenal. This is, and someone told me they tried this out of as a fountain drink at a gas station somewhere and said that it was even better than in the bottle. So I'm going to have to be on the lookout for that. Casey's has another exclusive. They have like 2 exclusive Dews, or they did. Mug is Pepsi. Okay, so, all right. So maybe I do just prefer Pepsi products over Coke. I hate Coke products. I'm not going to lie to you. The only thing they've got going for them, Sprite, because Sprite can mix with so many alcoholic beverages. And they have Mr. Pibb now. I prefer Pibb over Dr. Pepper. I guess they own Pibb. Mug is Pepsi. Barks is Coke. Barks isn't bad either. I don't know that I've had a bad root beer though. I think Jones Soda root beer. I think that was Jones Soda. It was not good. I really like the Coke Zero. I used to really love Pepsi, but I got burnt out on it. And I do drink Diet Cokes from time to time. So, all right. That's going to do it. I do appreciate everybody who was here. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. And I'm still answering text messages, phone calls, DMs, you name it. I do appreciate you guys. Everyone who's reached out, everyone who came through here. The super chats, by the way, thank you. That was, hang on, that was Mr. T-Dub and Elvin Gully with the super chat. So I do appreciate you guys. And, of course, Patreon supporters as well. And Direct Service Overhead, the sponsor of the show. So I've never had the melon. I highly recommend the melon. It's really good. Livewire, the orange one's really good. And Pitch Black is still my all-time favorite. Baja Blast is up there. Pitch Black is still my all-time favorite Mountain Dew, though. Really is. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Happy 29th. That's right. We're going backwards 10 years. I'm not 39. It's 29. So I try to do live streams on my birthday. Of course, it fell on a Friday anyways, but if this had been a Thursday, I would have done it because I love spending time with you guys. I like doing these. More Hogville content coming next week. Or not next week, I'm sorry. The week after. We've got something coming down the pipeline a little bit. Something we're hoping to get. We're hoping to get more content published after next week. So that would be the 25th. But we've got something hopefully special coming to you guys on August 1st. So we'll have some more information on that the closer we get. I will be out of town next week. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to go live at any point. I'll be in St. Louis. So happy birthday, Ty. Mine was on the 10th. Well, happy birthday, Mike. Appreciate all the happy birthdays. You guys are awesome. All right. I will see you guys next week. Or the week after. Sorry. And until then, we'll pick. Again, if there's any really breaking news, something huge, I will try to make an effort to go live. We're going to be with some other friends, some other families, so it might be easier said than done. We're staying in an Airbnb outside of right outside the city limits, I believe. So it's going to be pretty challenging to do much. I said the same thing down in Galveston, and I made it happen. So never say never. Anyways, Flammin' Hot Mountain Dew, solid 3. That's as high as I'll go on it. It was gross. Do not recommend. I'll see you guys when I see you. Woo pig suey. Go Hogs.